So we wanted to start by asking you what your plans are for the site now that you've closed on the property in Surfside.
I mean, first of all, we really our deepest condolence for the victims of this building and what has happened, as you appreciate. And we will do anything we can to make that experience on those people less harmful. On the business side, we're planning to put the most luxurious, the highest standard of condominiums in North America and in the world.
And what is the next step for that exactly? Are you planning to file plans, this year? What is your time?
Yeah, I mean, it will take a little time because we have to first hire a number of consultants, architects, planners, and others. My team is working on that because we just received the land, as you know, a couple of weeks ago. And that will take, normally takes a couple of months of final selection. And once we select that, then they start their process. And that takes about probably 6 to 9 months between planning, designing, tendering, until the construction gets started.
And you said this will be one of the most luxurious buildings. Is there anything besides the fact that it will be a Cavalli branded condo development that you can share with us?
Yeah, I mean, we're at a very early stage, but it will be Cavalli condominium. We want to make it very luxurious and have all the amenities and facilities in the building from, of course, swimming pools and gyms and, restaurant and services, and which qualify the most luxurious condominium globally.
I know it's very early, but in terms of price point, do you think that it will just be comparable to the new luxury developments on the ocean? Is it just too early for that?
It is too early, but we are in a competitive market, so we have to be, of course, competitive to our market and to the neighboring buildings around us.
Okay. Are you where else in the United States are you looking to build new developments?
At the moment, we want to focus on the Surfside and get it off the ground. Of course, we are open to other cities. We think New York has a potential, Boston. So those two main cities on the East Coast, we would love to do something in the future.
Okay. And are you looking there or not yet?
We've been looking there. We looked at during COVID and we're looking, but we've been successful with Miami. We're very happy. And hopefully we can find something in any of those two cities in the near future.
Okay.
As you know, we have already a number of projects in Toronto. So it, fits our strategy there.
Absolutely.
I understand it's too early, but maybe you can liken it to another building DAMAC has developed, something that would give people some idea what we can expect.
We recently, 7 months ago, launched Cavalli Tower in Dubai. And I think it's been a beautiful building. And it's on our website. And, you can look at it. And you think we have built apartments, each apartment's own pool. And we have also built some interesting, facilities and amenities in that building, including an artificial beach, in front of it, and a clubhouse and all that. Of course, here we don't have to do artificial beach. There's one of the most beautiful beaches in the world there.
So you think it would be somewhat similar or based on what the Cavalli Tower in Dubai?
No, it will be different. Every Cavalli Tower is going to have its own style, its own class, its own, and of course we have to do a lot of homework on the local demand. What our customer wants is very important, So we normally do a lot of homework, what the customer wants, the size of the apartment, the facility, the amenity. As you appreciate, every city is a bit different.
Is there any particular reason you chose South Florida and the town of Surfside for your first U.S. project, or was it kind of you were looking at various U.S. markets and this was a coincidence, or did you choose Miami or Surfside for a reason?
No, we've been looking at the state for the last number of years, and we looked at New York pre-COVID. We could not find the right spot because we were picky. We wanted, very good location on the Central Park and a certain specification. And then after COVID, Happened to be we heard, that this land is available. So, we immediately took action and we moved fast.
Are you planning to acquire more land near the Surfside property? Do you want a bigger footprint, or is that it, the collapse site?
We are a business firm. We always open for opportunity. So there is another piece of land next door or few kilometers up or down, or not necessarily on that area, somewhere in Miami. We think Miami has a great potential. The market is good and going to continue to be good. A lot of people moving to Miami from Upper East Coast, like New York and those areas, and also from South America. We believe in Miami.
You mentioned the market is good. Are you at all concerned with, a recession affecting the luxury residential market in South Florida? And will that impact your timing?
In our analysis of the recession, if it comes, the state going to be mild and it's going to be very long. And as you know, a project like that takes 1 year of planning and design and all that, and then takes about 2 to 3 years of construction. So we're not concerned about the recession from that point of view. And from the history, and I've seen it, US always, whenever they get in a recession, that's the first one to come out. And they always come out stronger.
What about like local architects, or do you think you will retain an architect you've worked with before, or turn to someone locally?
No, we're talking to locally and we're talking to international architect, both ways.
Could you put a figure on how much you plan to invest either in this development or in the US in general, over the next 5 or 10 years? Do you have any idea how much money you plan to invest here?
We're already quite a big investor in US private equity, and we have invested in about 30 funds in biotech and technology and buyout and property and others. And funds like Starwood, which they have a head office in Miami now, and a few others. US has been and always going to be our number one target for overseas investment. Is the largest world economy. I won't say it's easy, but it's more clear to do business in US. What is allowed, what is not allowed very quickly. So we're quite, interested in US. This project probably going to be at the, I don't know the number exactly until we go detail, but could be in the range of $500 million, the GDP of this project. And we're open to do more projects in US.